Hey dancers, welcome back to our channel. I'm Julie and I'm the owner here at Ballet. We are a ballet school just for adults. We now offer so many classes online, both live. Every single live class is recorded on demand, and we are all about helping you learn and improve between your in-person classes, or if you don't have access to in-person classes, just learn at home. That is what we are excited about and what we are excited to help you about. So today I just wanted to come on here live and help you guys with center work. So there's so much to learn with center work. There's so much footwork and vocabulary, but we have a lot of times as adults, we feel really afraid of the center, especially once we let go of the bar. We feel a little bit lost. We have so many limbs to deal with. There's directions. The dancers are moving around. We feel like we're gonna bump into people. And so I wanna talk to you all today about counting music and giving you anchor points to help you feel less lost in the center. If this is helpful, let me know in the comments what other questions you have about center, and I'll keep doing more of these series to help you feel more comfortable in the center. But we're gonna talk about how to count the music and look for anchor points, as well as learning how to dance, continue dancing, even if you don't know what's going on. So let's get started. We're gonna talk a little bit about music. So in ballet, we count the beats. So what I mean by a beat is like if you're at a concert and you're clapping along, each of those times you're clapping is what we would call a beat in the music. So you're clapping, and in ballet we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anytime the music starts, unless otherwise noted, unless the teacher tells you otherwise, they start on count 5. So you know how I was counting to 8? When the music starts, they give us a whole bar, or measure is what you call a set of 4 counts in music. They give us a whole bar to get ready and hear the speed of the music and get a feel for the style. So that as soon as you hear the first note in ballet class, generally that's count 5. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and that's usually where the dancing starts. Sometimes there's stuff that happens before count 1, the preparation, that's when you're getting your arms into position, but those 4 counts in the beginning are to give you mental prep and maybe prepare your body to be in a certain position. So we think in sets of 8. I'm gonna just stop here and play some music for you and count along so we can make sure we're on the same page about counting music. So let's listen to just a little song, and I'll visualize. I'm not gonna say anything so that you can hear the music exclusively, but I'm gonna use my fingers to help you see the beat. So here we go, ready? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, feel free to let me know in the comments as we're going if anything is not making sense. I always love to go back and help you figure it out. So the music is gonna help us feel less lost. Oh my goodness, how is music gonna help us feel less lost? Well, let's talk about it. Let's learn how us as teachers structure a combination. So let's say probably if you're watching this video, maybe you're in a beginner or an intermediate level class, generally when you're in the center, a combination will take up probably 2 sets of 8 for each side. So you know how you do right side and then you repeat the combination backwards for the left side? We generally will take 2 sets of 8 for each side. So let's play the music and see what that means. So here we go. Again, when I start the music, it's count 5. So here we go. 6, 7, right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we're gonna learn to do here today is how to set up anchor points. So a lot of times when we feel lost in the center, Once we get lost, we have no idea how to keep going and we just stop and panic and have no idea what's going on. So number one goal here today is how to keep going when you're lost. And it's not about just doing random stuff necessarily, but it's about how to know when to start again. And generally when we're trying to remember a combo, maybe we can remember the first like 3 counts and then we forget the rest of it. So you go 3 counts, we know, and then we forget, we have no idea what's happening for 3 more counts or 5 more counts and then the next 8. But then we know on count 1, we're ready for the left side. So let's work through just a little very easy combination. I'm gonna face the back of the room away from you guys so you can follow along behind me, and then we're gonna go with the music and see how we can use this to help us find anchor points in the music. Okay, so I have a little mat down here. We're just gonna simulate the dance floor. So you can see the mat has some corners, right? Now, when we're standing in our little box, I'm currently facing straight front. You can see both of my toes are facing the edge of the mat. If I was standing in my third, again, I'm still facing front. If I'm standing facing this corner, then I'm in what's called croisé, C-R-O-I-S-E, when my right leg is facing the left corner. And when my left leg is facing the right corner, then I'm in croisé the other direction. So a very common way that we'll start a combination is croisé with the right leg front. We'll do some dancing facing croisé with the right leg front, and then we will change to the left leg front croisé to do the other side. So we're gonna try that together. I'm gonna take you through it without any music first, and then we're gonna give it a try and see how it goes with the music. Okay, so here, let's say we're starting croisé right leg front. This is incredibly common, especially for a tendu combination, to start croisé right foot front. So we're here, let's just put our hands on our hips for simplicity. We're standing here, we're facing the left corner. We would go 5, 6, 7, 8, right side. We do stuff 3, 4. We're still facing this corner, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Around here, we're gonna have to start getting ready for the other side so we can be there on 1, 5, 6. Maybe we pas de bourrée to the other side. Then we're here on count 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around 5 is when you generally start thinking about getting back to the first corner so we can finish where we started. So as we're going through this, we want to think about where we should be facing for how many counts, and then we need to be able to be at the next place on 1. So we're gonna practice it a couple of ways here together. We're gonna put the music on, and then we're just gonna stand still, and we're gonna count together. We're gonna count on around count 5 of that second set of 8. We're gonna figure out how to get to the other side. I don't really care how you do it. Just get the feel for changing your body direction and being there and ready on 1. So we've got right foot forward facing left corner, and then we're gonna change to the left corner, right foot front. The other corner with the left leg front. So knowing your anchor points. Our anchor points are here. With the right leg front. Left corner, right leg front. This is so common to start here. Croisé front. Right leg, left corner. Second side, left leg, right corner. Get so familiar with these positions. Just know them like the back of your hand. If a teacher says left side, this is where you go. If a teacher says right side, this is where you go. Boom, right there, easy. Right leg facing left corner. Left side, go. Right side, go. No matter where you are in the room, where you are, doesn't matter. Left side, wherever you are, doesn't matter. Right side. So you get really, really familiar with those corners and where you need to start a combination. Welcome, Diane, great to see you. I'm just going through how to not get lost in the center. That is such a common challenge that we all have. So right now we're gonna just play around a little bit with our body directions and with finding what I call anchor points, or places where if you do get lost, you can pick back up again. Because a key skill of dancing in the center is knowing that if you get lost, you can pick back up again. So we're gonna play some music together, and then we're gonna stand facing the right side, head up with the right leg front on the left side, and then we're gonna do the other side. Each side is gonna take 2 counts of 8. Don't forget, you can't wait until the end of that 8 count to start changing to the other side. You need to already be there by count 1, which means around count 5, we need to start changing. Don't worry, we're gonna do it a few times so you can feel it. What I'm gonna do is start the music and start counting, and I'll count you in so that we can, that you can start to feel it, to feel where it is in the music. So if you're watching me live, feel free to let me know how my sound is doing. If you can hear me and the music, feel free to comment in the comment box. I can always make changes to the audio volume. So this is the music. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna start the music, walk to the back, and then once I'm in the back, I'm gonna start counting. I'll count us in. So when I say 5, 6, 7, 8, that's when we're gonna start the combination. Ready? So here we go. 5, 6, 7. Start right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. This is our second set of 8. Start thinking about changing left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second set. 2, 3, 4, 5. Start thinking about changing right side. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is know in the music, we're counting, and we have to know when left side starts. So basically, whatever happens on the right side doesn't matter. Let it go, let it be, find left side and get started so you can still enjoy the dancing and not bump into your fellow classmates if you're in a studio doing center work. As long as you know where left side should start and when left side should start, you can pick it back up with the music. So let's do another example. I'm gonna be starting again on the right side, and then we're gonna just get lost on purpose. We're gonna get lost on purpose and try to make our way to the left side on count 1. So I'm just gonna spin around, step around, do crazy stuff, get lost. We're gonna get lost together, but then regain our bearings for left side and just know that that's where it starts. Okay, let's give it a try together. So I'm gonna, again, start the music. I'll count you in 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're starting right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, whatever's happening. 3, 4, I'm confused. 6, 7, 8. This is the second set. 2, 3, I'm confused. But I've got to get started to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, getting confused. 6, 7, 8. Second set. 2, I don't know what's going on, but I know it's 5, so I got to get ready for right side. Yeah, I know that's a super dramatic example, but it is sometimes how it feels in the center, that you just feel like you're wandering around totally lost. We're looking for those anchor points. You have no idea what's going on, but as long as you keep that running count in your head, then you can always pick it back up. So you notice how I said, I'm lost, but I know it's count 5, so I've got to start getting ready for left side. Or I know it's count 5, so I got to start getting ready for right side. Honestly, the more you listen to music and the more you count, the more you'll start to feel the rhythm, and you won't have to count the entire time. So the more you'll be able to hit play and pick it up. So here's an example. 2, 3, 4. So you see how I was just dropped right in the middle there, but could really start to pick it up. How you pick it up is really experience and listening to it. The thing about count 1, is that all the musicians know about count 1. It's written in their music. The conductor has a different look on his baton that he's waving around. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 1 is sort of a big deal in this pattern of waving the baton. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not random how he's waving it. He's not just waving it like this, right? She is waving 1 and then side on 2, other side on 3, up on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you listen to the music, those beats have a different look to them when the musicians are looking at them. So the musicians will put emphasis on what's called the downbeat. You see how my arm is going down on the beat? It's a downbeat. So the musicians put emphasis on it, and that's what you're listening for. So musicians count to 4, we count to 8. So we do 2 sets of 4, make 1 set of 8. A little confusing, but I'm gonna do the baton movements to it so you can start to feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So if this is your first time really listening and studying classical music, it may sound like nothing to you, and that's okay. Keep rewatching this section over and over again until you can start to hear the music almost sound like a question and then a resolution. It goes up and then back down. Let's go one more time through and see if you can listen for that. If we're thinking about 2 counts of 4, which make up 1 count of 8 for us dancers, there's a higher arc over the 2 sets of 4 where within the sets of 4, there's a little downbeat, and then there's an even bigger downbeat on count 1. We call that a phrase or a connection of 4 counts together. So when you're listening to the music, you want to learn how to listen for this stuff. So if you are totally spaced out and you have no idea what's happening, you can listen to the music and be like, we're on 5. We're on 6. Like, you want that to be able to happen to help you find left side and know exactly where you're going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So you start to hear the up and down of the music. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're lost, you're looking to use this music to help you. So let's go back and try that crazy combination where all we're doing is looking for right leg front on 1, wait a whole set of 8, then the next set of 8 has our transition, and then the next set of 8. So we got 4 sets of 8. Right side exclusively, right side plus switching to left side exclusively, left side plus switching to right side. Yeah, so a whole 8 count phrase for right side, about half of an 8 count phrase for right, and then generally we take 2 to 4 counts to switch to the other side, and then we have a whole 8 counts for left, and then generally again we take 2 to 4 counts to switch to the other side. So let's go back through again and listen for that, and now that you have a little bit more idea of what's going on with the music, hopefully that can help you a little bit. So we're gonna just stand on the right side. If you're feeling ready for the advanced version of spinning around in circles and trying to confuse yourself, I will do that for you and with you. But if you want to just stand still and wait and listen for my counts, you can totally do that too. So here we go. Let's do it together. I'm going to go over there and count you in. It's going to basically give you 8 counts to think. That'll give me 8 counts to walk over there. So here we go. So I'm starting left corner, right foot front. 5, 6, 7, 8. A whole 8 count to do stuff over here. 4, still on the right side. 7, 8. Now I'm on the second half. 3, 4. Now it's my chance to transition. Whole 8 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second set of 8. 2, 3, 4. Now I got 4 counts to switch. 7. Again. 1, 2. I'm confused. I have no idea what's going on, but I know I'm on 6, 7, 8. Now we have the second set. 2. I'm very confused, but it's 5, so I gotta change. 1, 2. I'm confused, but I know it's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Oops, my music stopped. 2, 3, 4. It would keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm confused, I know on 5, I gotta get myself over that other corner. So just as an example, I know I'm just doing crazy stuff over there, but honestly, it really does sometimes feel like this when you're in the center. But you can see, even though I'm doing crazy stuff, I know where I am in the room. I know where I am in the music. I know where my right corner is and where my left corner is and where I need to be on what count. So whatever happens, at least I know where I'm supposed to be facing and when I'm supposed to be facing somewhere else. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful. If you want more ways to practice, let me know. If you liked this, I will keep doing more of these on my YouTube lives here. I'm gonna do YouTube live for a few Saturdays here and help you guys out with some of these topics. So if this was helpful, let me know. Hopefully this helps you in your next class. Think about really getting familiar with your room. Where do you start right side? Where do you start left side? And then when the teacher gives the combination, how many counts of 8 are on each side? So you can be counting with the music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then notice where the transition goes. Usually it's 5, 6, 7, 8. We're transitioning so that you know on 5, 6, 7, 8 it's time to get moving, find the other side, and then you know on count 1 you're ready for that next side. So again, number 1, get super familiar with your corners. Where do you start right side? Where do you start left side? Which foot is front and where are you starting it? Then get really familiar with the music. Counting the music is a big deal and it can just help you know when to do the next thing. So again, go back and watch the section of this video where I'm counting the music over and over again and see if you can feel the beat and start to get a feel for where 1 is, because that is a huge, huge skill in helping you feel better about your center work. Just helping you feel less lost and help you be able to pick back up again if you know where and when to restart. All right. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and your weekend. I'll see you all again really, really soon. Again, just let me know in the comments. Shoot me an email, hello@brocheballet.com. Let me know what's working for you, what's not, and I'd love to come back and help you out with it. Have an awesome day. See you guys later.